Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack, and we have got live tournament action coming at you right now on GSL's dual site. This is the finals of today's Let It Ride for the gold and platinum level players. That is our amateur Let It Ride tournament, and we have a special treat. One of our semifinalists who did end up losing, not going into this final match, obviously. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have you on the phone. But we do have Duh on the phone with us. Duh, what is going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just coming off a good series with ToxLonely. Unfortunately, I did not win, but it was good games.
Yeah, it really was. It was phenomenal play on both of your guys' part. And the interesting thing that I was talking about before in those is that, you know, both of you guys are affiliated with Alt StarCraft in a lot of ways. So it was one of those, like, you know, kind of a tough thing. You don't necessarily want to knock out a friend, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
both of you guys played very, very hard there, so it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's pretty good.
Now, so going into this one, I mean, who are you rooting for here? Are you rooting for Tox at this point?
Yeah, I am. I actually really impressed. Didn't you say before that he's like 13 or something?
Yeah, he is. He's a very young man, and
yeah, that's wild.
yeah, he's just a really good player. And you know, one of the coolest things I like about about him is he doesn't act like a child all the time. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's very, very mature for his age. He presents himself very well. He's got a phenomenal attitude, and that's part of the reason why he's affiliated with Alt StarCraft. And he's got his own YouTube channel. I mean, he's a very seriously minded young man, and he does quite a few very, very neat things. So it's pretty fun to watch, really, I think. But I mean, going into this, have you played on this map before?
I have not actually. I don't think I've seen it being played on before.
Oh, really? Oh, this is a great map. It's called Dual Site, and it's a two-player map, as you can see.
Uh-huh.
And RrAaWwRr is going to be spawning as the orange Terran here at the 8 o'clock position. 2 o'clock we find Tox. And it's always a two-player map, so the positions are always going to be the same. But
yeah.
I mean, you can see that it's got a relatively long distance between these two bases.
Yep.
And Tox is going to be going for a relatively relatively early expand, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes the spawning pool. Oh my goodness. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I was just going to say it looks like RrAaWwRr is going to be fast expanding too by building the barracks on a low ground.
Uh-huh. Yep, definitely. Good stuff. I mean, Tox is scouting all this stuff, however, so, I mean, it's going to come down to, you know, whether or not Tox is going to try and punish him for that, which a Zerg player can if they really want to, but off of a fast expand of his own, it can be difficult. You know, usually you need to get your spawning pool down first, you know, if you're really going to punish him, but I don't know.
We'll see.
Now, did you get to catch any of the games with RrAaWwRr playing?
No, I did not.
He is a great player as well, man. He took out a very, very difficult Protoss player, Gold Dragon, in his semifinal match. Really, really good games, but he has got a phenomenal amount of control with his Marine Marauder ball. Lots and lots of good micro there. So I don't know. Well, I'm interested to see how he's going to go against a Zerg player. So I'm half expecting a lot heavier on the Marine side, maybe some mech play, which we really haven't got to see from him quite yet. So I don't know. I mean, what are you thinking? What would you like to see from our Terran player?
To be honest, I'd like to see some drops. Even though I like Tox to win. There was a few games when he was playing that Master, like last week, I think. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the Master kept doing drops on him, and it was really getting to him.
Yeah, Cap. That was it, wasn't it? It was Cap.
Yeah, I think that was him. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we've got those videos up on YouTube. Have you seen them, or did you see all the games when we were doing it live?
Yeah, I was in the game.
Okay, yeah, so you got to see all of them then. Yeah, it was phenomenal stuff. Tox did take a Master down 2 out of 3 games.
It was really good.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal player. But so tell us, I mean, about some of your goals. While we have a minute here before these guys get too far into it. I mean, you're trying to get in onto Team Alt.
I am, yes.
And you know, be part of that, which I think is phenomenal stuff. We hope to see, you know, Team Alt starting to take off.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be really, really fun stuff. And I mean, you're a phenomenal player. We got to see your skills in that last game. It was just good stuff.
Thanks, man.
But I mean, so plans to go pro? I mean, more of like a kind of a fun thing on the side, or how serious do you want to get with it? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think I'm ever gonna go pro, but like I like to take this seriously. Like I've been playing video games for like 5 years now, So, but I only got into StarCraft at like the beginning of summer. So, yeah, I like to take it seriously though. Be nice.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, there's plenty of. That's the neat thing about StarCraft 2 is there's so many tournaments out there right now.
Yeah.
Lots of people trying to bring tournaments to people. I mean, most of them don't have paid prizes and stuff, but that's okay. I mean,
Hmm.
you still get the, the nerves going in a tournament series like that, and that. I mean, that can be a fun thing to work on to get your nerves under control. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I understand.
But Tox doing a lot of work here with his Zerglings, running these guys around the map, wants to check for any hidden gold expansions.
Yeah. It's good for him.
Yep, nice map control so far. But RrAaWwRr doing a pretty good job beefing up his economy at this point. Units tab's going to show that he's got 26. However, Tox does have 37 drones. My goodness, that guy, when he
Wow.
gets on his roll, building up his economy, he just powers through it like crazy.
Yeah, he's doing good here. He has a lot of drones, and he still has a substantial army size.
Yeah. Oh, I just missed something on the live stream. Sorry, Marshall. Marshall says, if anyone can win, Tox can win. He has this, and he says, what about me? He took me out too. Not just duh, yeah. He did take out Marshall as well, and Marshall is a good player. He's been hanging around quite a bit, and has been tons and tons of fun to watch. So, Tox has had a long road to hoe to get to this point, to be in the finals right now, but he's gearing up for a pretty nice Baneling bust at this moment.
Yeah, this could actually do something.
Look at those cows, or whatever they're rams. You see those rams?
Yeah, I do.
There's like two of them right there getting in the way.
And you can't even click them to see what they are. It's
I
weird.
know. You have to be like a player, I think, to click them. But this Baneling bust could be fairly good deal here. I mean, he does have this bunker, and it will come down, I think, to whether or not the bunker stays for too long or not. But, this is not a bad little attack here that's about to go down.
Okay, here we go. Let's get those Banelings in there.
Wow. Not enough damage there.
No.
That was good micro by RrAaWwRr. I mean, you see what I'm talking about. That guy kites like a fiend. So,
it was pretty good, yeah.
It was really, really nicely done. Yeah, and that bunker stayed the entire time, so he is in phenomenal position now. Let's take a look at units lost. Ouch. Well, Tox did a good amount of damage there, but not enough, I don't think.
No.
At least he killed the Rams. I mean, what can I say? That was a nice thing to see go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Zen Viper realized that, too. He realized it before I did. Oh, the live stream. He says, killed the poor animals. But yeah, now let's see. Units tab. Going to show that Tox is a little bit behind in the economy. Well, not behind. He's actually ahead in the drone-wise. Let's take a look at income. But you can see that because of the mules, thank you, that does put RrAaWwRr at a pretty significant income advantage. And Tox could be cruising out across the map here yet again. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know about this.
Well, look at the numbers, though. This is a lot. I don't know, man. This might be a good time.
Yeah. He is morphing in more Banelings now.
Yeah. This could be a good time to do this. Because RrAaWwRr is not really expecting it, and he doesn't have the map control that he needs, so he's not scouting this. He doesn't know to prepare for it. Here comes the scout from Tox, sees it right away. We do have medevacs on the field. Now he can utilize these medevacs to pick up units potentially to save them, which that would be probably a really good idea, and let the buildings take the brunt of the attack.
Yeah.
But this is a nice attack here by Tox. Oh, taking out the economy, looking pretty solid. Doing quite a bit of damage there. Units
I like
tab.
that choice.
You like that quite a bit?
Yeah, instead of going for the Marines, it probably wouldn't have done as much. He just went for the workers, and now they're all gone.
Yep. Yeah, down to 34 SCVs now for RrAaWwRr, 44 drones for Tox. So he's picking it up. He is taking his third. Looks like RrAaWwRr is going to be waiting to take his third right now for just a little while, but going for some drops. Oh my goodness! So you're getting exactly what you wanted, man.
Yes, I love this. Oh, it changed the vision.
scanning there. We do have a Spire and we do have Mutalisks on the field for Tox, and they were scouted with that scan. So nice scan there. Very, very lucky scan there for RrAaWwRr. We'll see how he's going to start to prepare to deal with those. I would half expect to see, yes, he does have missile turrets going down at his expand, at his main. And here comes the drop in the back of Tox's base. Yikes, we need a good reaction time here on these drones.
Oh, he's going the wrong... Ugh. He's bringing his army away.
Oh my goodness, those guys are about to die. Down they go, and here goes the drop. Oh my goodness, painful. Tox letting a lot of those guys die there.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets the Baneling Nest.
Yeah, that was a good snipe.
Medevacs aren't going to last, though.
Nope. Yeah, good control there from Tox. Looks like he cleaned that up pretty stinking well.
Yep.
Now, I kind of expect to see him potentially try and put some pressure on with these mutas, but he's going to run into a lot of missile turrets and marines at this point. So, I mean, RrAaWwRr, his 2 base is pretty solid right now. He's not going to be able to break this too quickly. However, it does present a problem because he is going to be mining out his main here fairly shortly. So, I mean, go-to from here is exactly what he's doing. He's got to take this expand, but defending it might be a problem. So, I don't know, man. What do you think? I mean, who are you putting ahead in this matchup right now? This is a tough call.
Tox, I think he already has his 3rd saturated, so...
Yeah. It's looking pretty solid. He's at 52 drones. Getting his Baneling Nest again. He's got some upgrades going down. Yeah, I mean, I must say, he's looking pretty solid right now. But not trying for any harass. I think he knows that that main is so guarded right now that it probably wouldn't make sense to be running those mutas in there. But he is going for a pneumatized carapace. That's the speed, so he's going to be getting some scouting in here in just a little bit. Uh-oh, drop to the top.
Yep.
Yeah, no, best of 5. So you only had to do a best of 3. So I mean, tell me what you think before this drop commences here, which I guess is now. So maybe we'll wait a minute. But I mean, what do you think is? Oh, look at that! These guys getting caught out of position. Oh, that was a phenomenal snipe.
It was.
Oh wow! But I mean, do you like best of 3 better or best of 5?
That's a tough one. Not sure. I don't know. Kind of like both. Best of 5. I've never played one, so I can't really say.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, they can be tough either way, but I mean, the tough thing about, I guess, about best of 3 is that you really only have, if you lose the first game, the pressure is so on at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to take the next game. You have to go on a 2-game rush. Oh my goodness, these Banelings doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, they did.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is game. I don't think RrAaWwRr can hold on here. This is too much. Jeez Louise. Wow. I mean, what do you think there from Tox? Do you think that was awesome control or what?
It was. He had all those Banelings in the front when he went up that ramp, and his Marines were just cluttered, and boom.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff there. But thanks so much for coming out and casting with us. We'll be going together to game number 2 here.
All right.
In this best of 5. So thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit.
Oh, I'm not sure why you can't do that.
Well, welcome back. We may need to restart this here in just a moment, but we are going to be going into game 2, or eventually. We'll see if this is going to be... Is he going? Yeah, he's okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, what is this pattern on the field? I don't get it. Do you see this? Do you see what I'm seeing?
I don't think so. What are you looking at?
I'm seeing like bright golden red all over the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, That's kind of weird. I'm not.
Look at this. Can you guys see that on the stream? Look at that red and yellow background on the ground, like on the
Oh
texture.
wow. I all tabbed out and the other streams on it. That's really weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the same map, so I mean,
Uh-huh.
what the heck is going on?
That's weird.
Pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, so pause here for just a second. Tox needs to take
Yep.
care of something. But I mean, game 2, we did see Tox take a very convincing win. That was a beautiful push with his Mutalisks and Banelings and Zerglings. And I mean, he's got a lot of people out there on the live stream rooting for him. I mean, is that what you kind of expected out of this matchup, or?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win it.
Yeah, he's done it before. He placed in our monthly before too. He took $30 in one of the big monthly tournaments.
Oh wow, it's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, that's decent money. So, and tonight he
Yep.
stands to win $5, and if he lets it ride, then next week it could be 10. After that, it could be 20, etc. So,
Yep.
not bad. But yeah, he's a phenomenal player. Always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Marshall out on the live stream saying he likes it and he wants the texture. It is kind of cool. I mean, what can
Yeah.
I say? It reminds me of like a Hawaiian shirt almost, except it doesn't look like flowers. It looks more like
Yeah.
bones or something. Dead Zergling parts. I don't know.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, and it's really bright too. Like it's glowing almost. It's really making the map bright. Like the gold literally looks like lights.
Hmm. I'm not sure why I would do that to just you. I don't know.
I don't know either. So something on my computer, I guess. Maybe it. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Misplaced file somewhere in my StarCraft folder or something. Who knows?
Probably.
But nice looking wall off here from RrAaWwRr. He is going to be walling off on the high ground. And the nice thing about this map is you can safely take a second that does have that rich Vespene geyser.
Hmm.
Super, super nice geyser to take early in the game. You'll see a lot of the times you'll see players go for that before they even get the gas at their main because it's so stinking effective to mine out of that rich Vespene geyser. So I mean, it's a very interesting aspect of this map. Another thing that I like is the destructible debris at the ramp to the main.
Yeah.
So it's a small ramp without it, or I mean with it, but without it, it makes it quite a bit larger.
Hmm.
And it can be taken out offensively, potentially from a safe distance because it's such a big pile of debris.
Yes.
So I think it really adds a nice dynamic. It's one of the big reasons I like it. Another thing that I do like about the map for Zerg, which is interesting, and I'm interested why our Terran player chose this map because it does have this big dead space. Here, I'll kind of ping it. It's right where that Overlord is. But you see
Okay.
that dead space back there?
Yep.
You can camp Mutalisks back there all day long.
Yeah.
And then just send them in to brutalize mains and stuff like that when battles commence. And it just, Zerg can really, really abuse that with their air units. Sometimes you'll see Protoss abuse it as well, but less so. But it's really, really useful for Mutalisk play, so can be pretty interesting.
Hmm. How much, like, on the rich Vespene geyser, how many gas do you get, like, per each one?
I can't remember. I think it's 7.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember. I'll have to check. If somebody out there on the live stream knows how much you return each time from the rich Vespene gas, let us know because I can't remember. I think it's 7 though. So it's almost double. It's almost 2x. So you only have to commit 3 drones, and you get almost double the return. It really is super effective.
Yeah.
But Tox did not utilize that at this point yet, so we'll see. But the only problem with that expand for a Zerg player is that they really have to take an earlier third because it only has got 6 mineral patches in it. So it's not half. I mean, it's only 3/4, I guess, but that does make a difference later into the game. So they really cannot treat this like a full expansion.
Yeah, that's true.
It really changes how. So Marshall says that he thinks it's 6 that it returns, but either way, I mean, it's definitely a boost. So there, Tox is going to be taking it right now. He does have his Baneling Nest, which he is favoring against his Terran opponents, apparently.
He loves that.
Yep. And so, look, these Zerglings, they can sit out here and work on this. Look at that. He's doing it, too.
No, we got the Marines out now.
No, we got the Marines out, yeah. But, yeah, if he gets Roaches, the Roaches will be able to put an arc around that, and the Marines will not be in range, so...
Yeah.
He can potentially take it down, which makes things a little scary. But
RrAaWwRr is, he has another orbital up.
Sure enough, yeah, he's going to be taking his expansion out to the natural, I guess the second natural here in just a moment, maybe.
Yep.
Scanning to see, likes what he sees, I think. Units tab does show that Tox is slightly ahead in the harvester count, but again, the mules are going to be evening that out just a little bit. But pretty good stuff. So, I mean, interesting build here. We've got, looks like he's just going to be going for straight Marines here for a little while.
Yep, just reactors. It's actually weird. I'm not sure why he would do that.
I don't know either. But spine crawlers in the back here. Looks like he's going to be setting those up for static defense against drops.
Yep.
I just don't know if I like 2 spine crawlers. I mean, with Stim, even one medevac full of Marines is going to be able to handle at least one of those spine crawlers with no trouble. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Yep.
I mean, it's okay, but it won't deter too much. But he does have his Spire going up as well, so he's going for a very similar build to what he did that last game.
He has, RrAaWwRr has 4 missile turrets around his mineral line. Does not mute us at all.
Yeah. Probably going to be setting up a couple around his main, I would assume, but maybe not. I mean, he's got it almost 3/4 of the way mined out.
Yeah.
So, moving out here, looks like he's going to be securing his expand. And Tox going to be cruising out across the map here at this moment as well. Banelings.
Yeah, I think if he attacks now, I'm pretty sure Tox has this.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough Marines here. Stin is not completed yet.
I think he got greedy by taking that 3rd.
Yeah. 10 minutes in, a little early, I'd say, but look at this. He's trying to get a bunch of bunkers down. Not going to happen.
Oh, Marines.
Whoa! RrAaWwRr missing out on his micro. He was worried about moving his orbital command at that point. And now Tox doing an enormous amount of damage, man. Good grief. Can you believe that?
Yeah, wow. I'm pretty sure he has this one. Yep, Lings are in the base.
Brutal, brutal, brutal. And sending, look at this, he's sending all of these Banelings right over to the mineral line. RrAaWwRr says, I look behind me for 1 second. Oh, yuck. Yeah, he is in quite a bit of trouble here. He did hold that off a little, but I mean, units tab shows 26 SCVs now, 49 for Tox, and he's in a lot of trouble here. Tox can expand at will at this point. It looks like he's just going to be committing to another attack, which I don't blame him, man. I would try and put this in the bag.
Yep.
More Banelings should be in order. I hope he's not going to just rush in here with these Zerglings.
Yeah.
Taking out the tech labs. Stim never completed. More Banelings. This is just perfect. Really, really well done here, man. Take it away. I mean, you're liking Tox playstyle quite a bit. I mean, tell me
I am.
if there's anything you'd do differently if you were in Tox's shoes right now.
What would I have done? Well, probably not now, because I'm pretty sure he's positive he has game one.
Yeah.
So, in this position, I probably wouldn't have done much else. So yeah. Yeah, he has this one.
Yeah. Pretty solid. Streaming units over. He does have Mutalisks now. I mean, this is just so much to try and hold off at this point with just Marines, with no stim. You know what I mean? He can't stim and kite like crazy, so I mean, he's really at a disadvantage at this point. And he just doesn't even have the economy to build, to put stim out.
Yeah, that's true.
Wave 2. Now 3. I love his attitude, though. He's always so much fun.
Yeah.
Lots of mutas now. He says, okay, I got a new plan.
Nice.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll be going to game number 3, and the pressure is on RrAaWwRr at this moment. He has got to go on a 3-game winning streak to make this happen, so this is going to be very interesting. But thanks, Duh, for coming out and casting with me. This has been pretty fun so far. Good games, huh?
Yeah, very good games.
Absolutely. So everybody, don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We will see you guys next time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We've got live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG Xel'Naga Caverns. We have got Tox vs. RrAaWwRr Game 3 in their best of 5. We are in the finals of today's Let It Ride tournament for the Gold and Platinum players. We call these guys amateurs. An amateur meaning they are ready to go pro potentially if they can bump up their play style here just a little bit. But before we get too far into this game, I do have Duh casting with me today. He did not make it into the finals, so a little bit sad there, but that is okay. Tell us what's going on, Duh.
Not that much, just watching ToxLonely wrecking up some Terran.
Yeah, man. He's doing a phenomenal job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the don't die.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay, because he was saying that to me, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's a team alt thing. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
We're gonna start doing that, and for alt StarCraft is say good luck, have fun, don't die.
Oh, okay.
But Tox is gonna be spawning at the top right. RrAaWwRr spawning in the bottom left. Mm-hmm. Obviously, 2-player map here. And yeah, I mean, pretty good stuff. Looks like a wall-in going down for RrAaWwRr right away. I'm wondering what he's going to do. He says that he's got a new playstyle. That's what he said, in the chat. So what do you think he's going to try and pull out for us here? Maybe a Marine Rush, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, probably. Maybe like 3 racks pressure, and then like contain him, and then maybe expand himself.
Yeah. Oh, that could work pretty good. Those contains can be pretty pesky, but I will let you know one thing. I have seen Tox hold off some contains with style. My goodness, sometimes he does just some brilliant things, man.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
But he is going for a fast expand here, so I mean, with the right timing, RrAaWwRr could be in pretty decent shape. And he is scouting it right now, so I would half expect to see him go ahead and toss down a bunker maybe behind the mineral line, or I'll ping where I would put it, but so it's out of sight of the hatchery, but it also will guard the ramp as well, which can be an extremely pesky place to put it, putting it just barely in range of that hatchery. So, but he is scouting this. We'll see if he is going to put it down. I'm interested to see, but he's going straight for his command center. I mean, his orbital command, rather. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Bunker.
Oh, yep. Okay, I'm not sure why he done that, but
canceled it. He saw Tox bringing the drone out, I guess. Hatchery's about to finish. I guess he didn't think that he could hold it. I don't know. Don't know what else to say there.
Well, he didn't even have any Marines. Maybe that's why. He has 2.
Canceled back here in the back of his base. Uh-oh. RrAaWwRr's play is falling apart here just a little bit, man. He has to get this supply depot down. Oh, going straight for a factory. I like this. He might be switching up here and going for some Hellions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking the same thing.
We are, yep.
Marshall says, a planetary Thorian rush of godliness. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it does sound cool.
It does.
Tox did get supply block there for just a moment. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I really like his attitude. He's always so much fun.
Yeah, they're both acting quite mature this game.
Yeah. Yeah, RrAaWwRr, I mean, we've got to give him a lot of credit. I mean, those were tough games, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever had a reason to rage, Tox was being extremely difficult to deal with in those. So,
yeah.
I mean, not that I condone raging ever, but I mean, you know what I mean. It can be tough to hold back sometimes. But yeah, I mean, double factories. We do have Blue Flame on the way. We are about to see some serious Hellion play here for just a moment, man. I'm kind of pumped.
Yep, you got Blue Flame on the way.
Yep, and a reactor on the other factory, so 2 more barracks going down for behind. Do you think he's
factory.
Oh, one of them's a factory?
No, another one. He laid in another one.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Yikes, this is a lot. Looks like that's a lot to produce off one base. Do you think he's going to try and do this all off one base, or do you expect him to take and expand here?
I don't know of anyone going 3 racks, 3 factory, and then expanding, so I'm going to guess a Hellion Marine all-in.
Yeah, and bring all the SCVs with?
Probably, yeah. But he has roaches, so the Hellions aren't going to fare that well.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these guys saying the same thing on the live stream. He says MLG Anaheim style TVZ, which, as we all know, was Mass Hellion, and then Marshall says, "I say Mass Hellion," and then Enraged Nuke says, "I just said that." But they were agreeing, so they're not arguing or anything. But it is funny. But look at these roaches cruising out across the map here. Tox going to be out of position here to defend against these Hellions.
Yep. This could actually go good for them. Yep, they're moving out now.
Yep. I think RrAaWwRr going to be in substantial position here to do a lot of damage. There's 2 and 3. Good reaction time there by Tox, getting these guys backed up. Is he going to be able to keep these guys from dying, though? That is the question. That's a lot of Hellions to deal with.
It's 8 workers.
Yep. And doesn't look like he's going to be able to break this wall yet either.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, is exactly right.
18 workers.
All
19.
of them. All of them.
23.
Oh my goodness, Tox in a severe amount of trouble now.
Yes.
Well,
oh my.
I'd say RrAaWwRr can do pretty much anything he wants at this point. He can even expand. And Tox would have been fine if he had been able to scout that and then been able to have his roaches in position to deal. He'd have been just fine. But I mean, that was good timing there from RrAaWwRr, and just well done. I mean, what can I say?
Yep.
But man, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's going to be able to do. Looks like he's going to go for his final attack right now, but it is not going to go well. Not at all.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be... Wait. No, he's not making any more drones, so...
Yeah.
Thinking it's an all-in. Yeah.
And there's the GG. Wow, so we will be going to Game 4, man. What do you think of that?
That surprised me, actually. I didn't think that was going to work out, but he got so many workers.
Yeah, I mean, he killed almost all of them. Unbelievable stuff. So we'll be going into Game 4. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab, always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you in just a moment.
향기만 영원히